Good morning. It's 9 a.m. on May the 12th of 2021. And you see the title. Some subjects are not easily approached. What do you mean, Gina? It's not easy to speak on certain topics, certain subjects, because they are taboo. They really are. And this right here, see, this is what happens. You do this. If you go to that video right here, look at that. And yes, I spelt it wrong on purpose. But look at that. Look how they literally, if you're going there and you're trying to watch this video and you're seeing extreme pixelation, it was due to the subject matter. Okay, it's due to the subject matter. Look at the timestamp right there. So you're not going to get a good video. You're not going to get a good video, but my voice is coming in loud and clear. Okay, it is the subject matter that was approached that brought about this extreme pixelation that you're seeing right here. So don't let the extreme pixelation throw you off. Good morning, Demetrius. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Thank you for joining. Yes, some subjects, they're going to pixelate you. They are. But if you go to half part of the video, this is what you're going to see the very first 20 minutes, more or less. This is how bad the pixelation was, speaking on the topic. But if you go to around the 20th, 21, what is that, 21 timestamp, the pixelation starts to go away. But for the most part, oh, it's big time at certain points. Okay, running in and out. It all depends on what I was saying at the time, you all. This is, see, this is real. Hello. Yeah, this is real. Yeah. And sometimes there are those who want me to talk longer, but I can only speak as long as the Spirit within me gives me the words to speak. After that, then I'm no longer in the mood to speak anymore. Okay. Yeah, I've just got to. It's like dancing. If you can feel the music, you can dance with the music. If you can feel it within your soul, within your spirit, then it's easier to dance with it. If you can't, then your heart's not in it, your spirit's not in it. It's the same thing with certain subject matters, certain words that you speak. When your spirit's in it, you can speak them quite fine, but when your spirit is no longer in it, giving you the words to speak, then you just, boom, like that, you all. That's how it happens. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, if that video, it's a pretty good video, and I don't like that video. I have spelt it wrong on purpose. Looks like a solvent to clean an engine with, engine parts. You can clean your engine parts with solvent. Spray it on. Just like that. But you know what? Something else. Look, if you got an iPhone like me, which I really didn't know this, every time you take a photo with your iPhone, it automatically is uploaded into the iCloud. Okay, it automatically, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you take it and then you delete it on your phone. It's automatically uploaded. And there it is stored forever and ever and ever. That doesn't sound good. It does not sound good. So if you're taking photos of passwords or something like that with your iPhone, or if you're taking photos of something that you know you don't want to get out, as soon as you take it, if you got an iPhone, it's going up into the cloud. And you ain't getting it back down. You're not. It doesn't matter if you delete it off your phone. It's not happening. So let's look at this. So you can keep all your private photos off the iCloud. Personal, intimate photos. Please tell me you're not taking those intimate photos. You don't want them to get hacked at. You don't. But then let's look at this. So say somebody said you took intimate photos of yourself. You know what? They have the technology, and they've done it. They have taken ordinary people and put with the G, whatever that is, how they do that photoshopping or the computerization, the CGI, all of that, put their bodies on put their faces on nude bodies, stuff like that. That's what they do, you all. So, and you ever see these people, oh, well, they got arrested for whatever. You know, the AI can put that stuff on people's computers also. Yeah, it can. It could take a picture of me, and it could put me on a body that is nude. It could take a picture of you and put you on a body that's nude. Okay, and I don't mean to be like this, but I'm telling you the truth. This AI, this technology that's out there, it can be photoshopped. They can stick dead people in photos, dead people in movies. What do you call that? It's like virtual reality. They can alter you and they can set you up. Okay, don't believe everything that you see. Okay, you can't do that. And I don't like to say that word either. I really don't. But yeah, because once you get hacked into, they can do it. They like I've seen photos where they've taken the head of people and gave them big muscular bodies. You can do that with your phone apps too. Okay, you can do all of that. That's how far the technologies went. But yeah, if you want to take a photo and keep it off of an iCloud, turn off iCloud photos. Okay. This is how you do it, because I'm telling you, every single photo that you take, and I've got an iPhone and I love it, you have to go to the settings and you tap your IT banner. I guess that's your little face thing that shows up. You tap that at the top of the menu, and then you tap the iCloud. You go into the photos, so you tap iCloud, photos, and iCloud photos right here. It's gray when you turn it to off. You want that off, because if you don't, oh look, there's a photo stream. I didn't know about that. Go to your settings, tap your iPad Apple ID banner like this. Go here, go tap that. iCloud photos, go to the iCloud, go to your photos and my photo stream. Make sure it's turned off. You got to delete your photos in your chat or your instant messages, because when somebody's sending you photos in your messengers, iMessage or anything like that, it's automatically uploaded too. You want to delete the photos in the chat also. Delete your backups if you're worried about people. Look, how do you, yeah, all of that, you all. This is, yeah. So I don't know how I got on that, but I just saw that and I wanted to share that too, that little bitty teeny tiny tip. Okay. Good morning. Yeah. Demetrius, you're so nice, saying good morning to everyone. That is so wonderful. It really is, you all. But yeah, so this is a hello and a good morning. Yeah, so I really can only speak. If there's like certain subjects, I'm going to get back to my subject like this. I can only speak as long as my spirit gives me the words to speak, because I don't really want to be speaking when I don't have words to speak. Okay, there's a proverb, the more the words, the less the meaning. And how does that profit anyone? It doesn't. You ever been listening to somebody and they go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and you say, okay, you done lost me. You done lost me. I've already tuned you out. Some people may say, Gina, that's what happens to you at times. You done lost me because you went on for too long. Okay, you can talk too long, and then people are just going to tune you out. Okay, that's how it's going to happen. I've done it with people. I do it with people. If there's somebody talking that I'm thinking, okay, you are going on and on and on, and I can't listen to you no more, you go ahead and talk, but it's literally going to go in one ear and out the other ear. Unless I really am needing to hear what that person says, then I'm going to listen, okay? But yeah, idle talk, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't. It's difficult when there are no more words flowing within your mind for you to continue talking just because other people want you to talk more. It is hard, unless you just like to talk. Yeah. Like a yo-yo. TLR, yeah, like a low yo-yo. There are strong ejections coming from the sun. I've heard that. I have. Yeah. If you have a magnet put on your site where you got your shot and it sticks to it. John, I've not heard of that. That's weird. That would be very weird. That means that part of you would not be too human. You'd be kind of mechanical. Yes, good morning. Yeah, yeah. Um, let's try to see what happens. Yeah, there could be something happen. And you know, that could also be a cover story too. It really could, for something that could happen. It could be. It really would. 2 years, your mother came out of menopause after 2 years, and she lives with two people, and she got stung by a bee, and two people who got stung by a bee, yeah, they gave it, Sonia, yeah, and it's not nice. I do have one question. I have one question, and I'm serious about asking this question. I've been reading comments of people saying that the evil is being purged and we're going to have peace for 1,000 years. I think that's going around, and I would really, honestly, I want to know the source of that. I know that it says in the book of Revelation there'll be 1,000 years of peace, but that's not until all the things before it happen. Okay, it's not. So there are people saying that the evil is being purged. We're going to have 1,000 years of peace. It's all right. And they're saying it's literally coming now. And I really would love to know the source of that, okay, because it's not resonating with my spirit. It isn't, because I know what the scripture says about that. And that's after the beast and the false prophet and is thrown. Okay, it is thrown into the lake of fire. Yeah. So there is a lot of information that's coming out. That is out there. That is circulating around. There is, and it's saying that things are going to get a whole lot better. Things are getting better, and the evil is being purged. And I'm not knowing the source of it. Okay, I'm not knowing the source because somebody's not telling the source of it. I don't know if it's being channeled. I don't know if it's coming from a platform, but it's like a repeated phrase. It's like a collective saying the same thing. It is. Um, Tanya, absolutely. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, yeah, we are in birth pains, and it's not yet, but yeah. Okay, Ronnie, they're getting the bad aliens out of here. When are they going to leave? Are we going to see it in our lifetime? Cicadas are in Australia. Um, oh yeah, this is the year of the cicadas. When I first moved here, they came out of the ground. It was the time for them to come out of the ground. They did. They were all over everything. Okay, they were. Um, yes. Christina Faith, 1,000 years with Jesus on a restored earth, but this happens after the current earth and heaven are destroyed. That's right. You're right. That's what it says, but some are saying it's getting ready to happen right now, and that it's being purged, but I know that there's supposed to be a time of distress unequaled from the beginning of the world and never to be equaled again. That's what it says in Matthew 24. Or there will be a time of great tribulation. It depends on what version you want to read. And I'm not seeing that happening yet unless cycles keep repeating. Yeah, it says all these things, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. And all of that stuff that is spoken of has to happen if you believe in the prophecies. Yeah. It could be, Christina. We never know. The red dragon. Yeah. That's okay. It's all right. It is all right. It's all going to be all right. It is. Because this body might die that we're in, but our spirits are going to live. Our spirits are going to live on. Okay, that's the good part. That is the good part. And you all know if you're a spiritual being, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen angelic beings, beings of light with your own eyes. I'm sure a lot of you have. Yeah, because they're real. They're very, very real. There is another realm beyond this realm. Okay, life does exist beyond this realm, in the spiritual realm. It is. Yeah. So, it might not be easy, but it's okay. This calls for patient endurance, it says. Yes, it does. Yes, Susan, I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, if you're in fear, you can be infiltrated. Perfect love, Love, drives away all fear, and that has to be on the inside of you. It literally creates a bubble of protection. It really is like a picture yourself, a big old light emanating from right here and goes spraying out a great big old white light all around you. Okay, do you know that when people read your auras, there are people who can see the aura, the frequency within you. It's like a chakra, I can't say it, different colors. That's what your being puts off, different light, different colors, depending on how you're resonating within. It really does. Yes, Demetrius, Love. That's right. You don't have to be fearful. I mean, it says men's heart will fail them. Okay, and that has to be pretty horrific. It had to be pretty horrific. I'm sure that if I saw some things, my heart would want to sink within my stomach. It would. It really would. It'd be a gigantic wake-up call. Your mother can see auras and has been able her whole life. Yeah. No, there are people who can. They have that gift. It is a gift. It really is. Yeah. So am I pixelated on this video? I shouldn't be because I'm not speaking of the taboo. I really am not. Yeah. Yeah, it does start within. It does. Just Me from the Netherlands. It starts within. It really does. That's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm not like this because of the subject matter. And somebody wrote in the comments section right here under this video, the cubes are meant to bring down the vibration. Okay. It's meant to send you spiraling down if you give into it. If I was to focus on that, thinking, oh, well, they're pixelating me. I got it in this video. I don't want to be seen with pixelations. It's meant to distract. It's meant to do all that. You just got to look beyond it. Just tune it out if you're able to tune it out. Good morning, everyone. This reminds me of a dream I had that I had immediately woke up from. And I told this on here before. I was out in my garden. This was a few years back. And it wasn't my garden, but it was supposed to be my garden. It was hard soil. It was hard ground. And these two women appeared to me, and they were holding a plant in their hand. It was like I don't know, like a mature plant. I think they each had a mature plant. I can't remember offhand. They were standing there to me, and they wanted me to plant this plant in that hard ground. That's where they wanted me to do my garden, and I did not like that ground. I did not like it one bit. It was hard. It was all dirt. I didn't want to dig in it, okay? It was just very unpleasant, but they kept insisting that I put my garden right there and put that plant in that garden. So after much persistence, I did. I planted in that garden. I put that mature plant in that garden, and they went over to another garden, and they were planting too. But they specifically wanted me to plant in a place where I did not want to plant. The ground was hard. It was very unpleasant, and I just wasn't feeling it. But they were extremely, extremely persistent, and to the point that, okay, if you insist, I will dig in this hard ground and I will plant. But it was mature plants that I was having to put into the ground. It was a spiritual dream, and I know it was a spiritual dream because I immediately woke up from it and I never forgot it. You could say it's like you being visited in the astral realm within your dream state. Yeah, but it does happen if you dream, if you're a spiritual person, and if there's a message that needs to be delivered to you, you can have dreams, you can have visions, you can. Yeah, but like this, you all, I'm going to go because I got to go outside and look at my garden. I do got to get out in that garden. And the ground is not hard. I've already got plants in it. But I'm not talking about this physical garden. It was a spiritual garden. And I could tell you that this community, this area of focus, the UFO community, that is a very hard ground to plant your garden in, to dig in. It is. From a spiritual point of view, it's extremely hard. And it is not for everyone. It isn't. It's not. It's a very hard ground to plant in. But I'm glad they were persistent. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to go, you all. I just wanted to get on there. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. And please don't let this video right here, yes, I spelt it wrong on the purpose. Don't let the pixelation that you're going to see in here deter you from watching the video, because it was the very subject matter that I was speaking on that brought about this pixelation. Okay, but by around 15 minutes, 20 minutes in, the pixelation went away. Okay, but it has some information in it. It's not a pleasant video. It's not. I don't like to do videos like that. So with that being said, you all have a very wonderful rest of your day. And thank you, Demetrius, for moderating. And if there's any other moderators on here, thank you all. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, you all. Because you know what? We are beings of light, and we've got this love inside of us, and we're going to let our light shine. And we're not going to back down. We can't. Not even in the face of despair or opposition. You got to stand firm. You got to stand strong. You got to be bold. You got to keep going. We're going to ride that wave just like that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you all.